Ah, I just had a big swig of beer. Welcome back, everybody, to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And, I'm really enjoying this beer. A little bit of sweetness in there, just a regular lager, just to kick things off. Anthony, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How are we all doing? In these, these times, what we call them. You're like me after a few minutes, late for a Skype meeting. Well, I ate that crazy pizza today, and 5 to 7 it decided to come calling on me. So I would have been on time, but I had to dash. Oh my goodness me, yeah. Did I buy a new mop? Wasn't that crazy? Friday, wasn't that crazy, eh? Blew me neck. What a night that was. And do you know what the funny thing is? Where's the keg? Oh, it's just over there. I just put the poll in. Alan Mead, £2.29 super chat. Happy Tuesday all. Smash the like button. Thank you very much, Alan Mead, for the first super chat of the night. Thank you, Alan. We got a bit of dirt on the screen, do we? Is that better? It's right on my eye, look. You're on the low and brow on the perfect draft. Oh, right. I wish I tapped one of them this morning. I wish I tapped a low and brow. I got a load of beer to go in my beer machines for Christmas, and it looks like I can't have any visitors. So, like, I got kegs. I've been, like, buying the odd keg here and there for, like just to build it all up nicely for Christmas. And it looks like I'm going to be locked in drinking beer on my own all the time. Draft quick question. Do you leave it turned on after? I leave it on. I leave mine on. It was on for weeks with that Francis Cana. Unbelievably. Normally Hello, Captain Meets Adventures. How we doing? How we doing? Cheers to medical. I'm on the Belgari Lancer. What's everyone's thought? A tad strong. Oh, it's not nice. I haven't seen that for ages. Paul's beer reviews. How you doing, Paul? You alright, mate? Smash like. Yeah, Joe Biden's dentures. First of all, hello, Joe. How are you doing? And secondly, cool, man. Cool. Captain Meets Adventures. Yay, cool, man. How's it going? Can we hit the like button? Where can we go? We got 90 people tuned in tonight. 90 people tuned in. Where can we go with this? Hit the like button down below. Let's try 50. We got 93 people in so far. Christmas cancelled. It is quite, I don't know what to make of it all. Let's have a smile though. Let's have a smile and have a laugh. Come on, I mean, let's get to 50 likes. Come on, 50 likes. Let's get to 100 people tuned in. 4 minutes and we got 100 people. Come on, let's get 100 people tuned in tonight. 42 likes. 43 likes. Here we go. Let's get to 50 likes. 50 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on, let's get to 50 likes. Let's get it out there. Last Friday's stream had over 930 likes. Joe Biden dentures, I tell you. What an amazing story. So, we are back in the conservatory. The reason why we're back into the conservatory is that we have a little mild spell. And I'm one of these guys that as soon as it gets warm and mild, I'm like, whoo, it's hot. Woo, it's really hot. So I've come out in the conservatory in a t-shirt tonight. And I feel great. I feel nice and calm and cool and collected. And we had Alan Mead there with the, where is it? Membership, Alan Mead with the membership. There we are. If you want to become a member, Alan Mead's got the membership up. Lovely guy. Yeah, family members over 6. Yeah. We got to be careful. We just got to be careful because we hear it on the news, we hear it in the papers, we hear it online, and what we need to do. I know it's awful. But what we need to do is tell a joke. Anybody got any jokes? Anybody got any jokes out there? Come on, somebody tell a joke. Let's this pint is slipping down tonight. Washing the dust away. I've been remember that wall Friday? Remember I told you about that wall? I knocked it down today. Knocked the wall down today, but I can feel all the dust and crap up my nose. So, Al Bird, welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Thank you very much, Al. Al is back with a membership. Thank you very much, Al. Really appreciate it. Ryan, all right, Simon, mate. Drinking a pint of Bulmers. What are you on tonight? I'm drinking a pint of Pilsner. It's just a regular Pilsner. One of the discount supermarket Pilsners. But it's lovely. So Albert has just become a member. Let me explain the memberships to you. Let's turn that way a bit so we can see the comments down there and me over here. The memberships. So I'm not going to keep it the lifeboat, keeping us afloat. That is just exactly what it says on the tin, really. Through these troubled times, if you could become a member and help us out with £1.99 a month. Alan Mead has got the membership right there. Hit that link. It really helps us. It really helps us. And it kind of, it's going to get us through a tricky period on the channel. It's going to get us through a tricky period. So if you've feel that you've got £1.99 a month spare, and you'd like to help us with the channel, then please consider hitting the join button down below, and you can, or Alan Mead's link there in the comments, and that will take you to the membership. And you can it starts off at £1.99. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We'll mention it. UBI is a joke from Paul. My ex left me due to my obsession with video games. What a ridiculous thing to fall out for. Paul's beer reviews. Brilliant. That is a brilliant joke. I was reading it down. I was thinking, for a moment there, I was like, he's only just got married. And I was like, what? What is going on in the world? And then of course, I read it as a joke then. Evening, Simon lad. Hope you're well. Steve, I'm very well, Steve. That was a really good joke. Really good joke. Loved that. Well done, Paul. Any more jokes out there? We got any more jokes? We got 157 people tuned in. Yeah, Mega Toddy. Man walks into a fish and chip shop with a fish under his arm. Says, do you sell fish cakes? Guy says, yeah, of course. It's a fish and chip shop. Man says, good, because it's his birthday. Brilliant. I like it. Hannah Brown. Of course I remember you, Hannah. Of course I remember you. Just got done watching the Digestive Biscuits review. Lovely biscuits, them. I thought I'd do it. For a bit of fun. They're new biscuits. I seen Fleshy Blood on it, and I thought, I got to review them biscuits. Right. Joel Morris, £4.99. Are you reviewing any more beers from Camden Town? And we also need a Real Ale in Camden Town collab. Have you seen my Instagram video? You must have done, because you're talking about my collab. Terence Walsh. Simon, why don't I get a notification anymore when you're live? Terence, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Adrian Morley. How we doing, Adrian? So going back to the super chat from Joel Morris. I will be drinking more Camden Town's beers. Of course I will. I will always be drinking Camden Town's beer. Now, as you put a super chat in, we'll get some Camden Town beers going, yeah. And thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Joe Morris, for the £5 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Can we do 100 likes? Mel's just walked through the door. This week, I'm hoping for better luck. I put some vegan chickenless nuggets in the oven for Mel with some chips, and hopefully it's going to be good. You're going to come and say hello to everybody? Going to say hello to everybody?
Hello.
Oh, Mel's just said hello.
My food in?
What's the time now? About 2 minutes to go?
1:15.
Yeah, that's right. It's been in half an hour.
Alright. You just said 2 minutes ago.
Have a look. Chickenless nuggets for Mel. Nice drinking night. Had a few IPAs on the weekend for the first time. It was really fruity. One with 8.5% alcohol. Really strong. Sounds good. Self-employed. Evening. Evening, Mel says Alan Mead. Alan Mead says evening.
So,
Have you tried the Big 50's orange marmalade choc biscuits? Yeah. A man walks into and then doesn't and wonders why that he was where he did. Well done. Beer Hooligan. How are you doing, Simon? I'm knackered after preparing my kitchen island after the bottom dropped through with all the beer in it. Oh no, did any smash? I hope none smashed, mate. But welcome, Mr. Beer Hooligan. Come on, the Raven. They're not. I had real chicken. I had a big chicken breast today in batter. Lost no beers, but you saw the picture. Yeah. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Hopefully it's all fixed now. Hopefully that's fixed. Well, I've knocked the wall out today. I'll probably show you all later on when I've had a bit to drink. But I'll show you all later on.
yeah, but you can't do what you need to do. There's no way.
We'll speak about that again. Going to get a salt beer tram out. Oh, salt beer tram. That's a nice beer, Neil Long. That's a nice beer. Sobieski says, hi, Mel.
Hello. I knew it, Simon. I knew all along. I told you. I knew. I can just tell.
Have a look at the 3x3 and the big joist. The big bolts I've got. I have a plan.
Where are the bolts going?
We have a plan.
Air.
In the fresh air. Right, we can't talk about that tonight now. Richie Rich, welcome to the Lifeboat Keep Us Afloat £1.99 membership. We got another membership. Thank you very much. That's our second membership of the night. We got 222 people in. Thank you very much, Richie Rich, for the new membership. If you want to become a member, hit the join button down below. Thank you all so very much. Right, 220 people tuned in. Can we do... Can we do 120 likes? Can we do 120 likes? Hit the like button down below. Let's do 120 likes. 95. Come on, let's count it down. We got 97. 97 likes. Have you seen the Brewdog have brought out the barrel-aged beer that's used in the collab with Renovations? £95 a bottle. Barrel-aged... What? Hang on a minute. Barrel-aged beer that's used in the collab with Shores Pro. Now, who would like to see that? Who would like to see that on the channel? Let's get this super chat in first. Joel Morris, have you tried the fish and chips yet? From the new fish and chip takeaways from Finnegan's on Barry Island. I need to, Joel Morris. I really need to. Because we went in there and it was kind of like... It was quite busy. And we were up against the time we were. So I had to join after 6 months free enjoyment. Thanks, Simon and Mal. Richie Rich, I tell you... We really appreciate it. Any help along the way we can get from the £1.99 membership. So I'm not asking, and we're all in troubled times, so I'm not going to ask to do the £4.99, but I'm just going to say if you've got a spare couple of pounds each month, if you could press the join button and become members of the channel, I'd much appreciate it. I really would. They dropped on the fence, smash fence to bits. Oh no! So you got a new sofa, but you got to buy a new fence now. It's called Death and Glory. It's 21% ABV, £95 a bottle. Right, going over to, let's get back to this. Right, I got the Finnegans one. Thank you very much, Joel Morris, for the £5 super chat. Right, going back to this one. Right, Death or Glory. Should I buy Brewdog's Death or Glory, 21% ABV, £95 a bottle beer? Is that something you guys would want to watch? It's it's a lot, isn't it? Don't worry, Daniel. We got to get the ads in, otherwise, you know, that's part of our. A lot of people are saying yo, yes, no. Only if you do 10 of them. No, yes, yes, yes. What's your curry sauce? The sauce in the carton to dip in. Leah Mills. Hello, Leah Miles. How are we doing? Some people saying yes, some people saying no. We'll see. What I might do, I might drop my friend an email. I might drop James Watt an email. And I might say, James, do you have a spare, what can I call it in the email? I'll call it a bottle for marketing purposes. Neil Long, £10 super chat. Put that towards Death and Glory. Neil Long, thank you very much. I'll put that £10 towards a bottle of Death or Glory. I didn't even know it was out. I will definitely, I think I'll definitely buy a bottle, I think. Well, we'll see, won't we? I just said I might send my mate an email. Strength in numbers worked out at 239 quid a bottle. Right, Simon, do you make money off the live streams? Aside from super chats, just curious how it works. Patrick Smith. So we'll make a little bit off the ads. It's not as much as my regular videos. It's mainly kind of, I enjoy it. I like sitting here with people. And of course, we get some super chats in. So that's the thing. But Neil Long, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. I'm going to go. I drank that in 18 minutes because I was rather thirsty. I got to go. I've got a big, do you want to see? I got a massive railway sleeper on the floor here. Oh, you can't see. Hang on a minute. No, you can't see. Anyway, it's at my feet. It's at my feet and it's in front of the fridge door. So I've had to put all my beer in the kitchen fridge. So I'll be back. I just got to get a beer. I'll be back in a moment. Busy day, Mel?
Yeah. No, I worked there. That's steeper. I told you this yesterday. That wall up there is further back from that. What told you? The wall.
I haven't had time to do this.
I don't care. What are you doing to the house? So if you put the sleeper through here, you're still going to our staircase.
I'm going next to the
You
staircase.
can. You can't hold up a load-bearing wall on the staircase. That's fresh air. That's what I've been saying.
Next to it.
It's too far over. It's on this side if it's next to it. Look where the staircase ends. Look where the wall is.
Spot on. Spot on.
It's missed it. If you put the sleeper on that side, you've missed it. You totally missed it. You're losing the plot. Where's your joints there?
I'll go from there on an angle. Angle it in.
You can go in and out.
I'll get it.
It's a good pack.
I'll catch it. There we are. Okay, there's people who could easily spend £100 for a whiskey, so what is the problem with a beer for the same price? Hopefully it's great. Simon is getting chewed out by Mel. No, she's not chewing me out. We're having a Daniel Bale, Simon's in trouble. No, I'm not in trouble. We're having a little discussion
Show them what you've done.
about
You've got no.
whether... I'm in a terraced house. I'm in a really old terraced house with stone walls above us. There's a lot of weight involved. And I bought a massive railway sleeper. And I'm going to open the back of the house out with this railway sleeper. And I need to support the staircase. I need to support a small load-bearing wall. It's a very small load-bearing wall. I just need to catch it with this lintel. And it's tight. It's really tight with the staircase. I'm going to have to angle it slightly, this load-bearing, this sleeper. So I miss the staircase and I catch the load-bearing wall. Simon's clothes being through out the window as we speak. Alan Mead! Mel's throwing my clothes out the bedroom window.
Why don't you show them?
Use a steel RSJ. I have a railway sleeper. It's 225 mil by... It's a massive blooming thing. It's going to take the weight. Don't you worry about it, Sobieski. Is there nothing you can't do? I have 25 years experience in the building game. And I went to college as well. To learn a lot of carpentry. Ended up as a site manager briefly, building a school. So worked a lot in structure. I can't cook. Neil Long, yeah. Is there something I can't do, Neil Long? Yes, I cannot cook. That is right. Wow. Can I build a skyscraper from scratch? No. Sounds lush. Beer Hooligan said, I'll teach you how to cook. Need a steel RSJ. Nah, this piece of timber is like the biggest piece of timber you'll ever want to see in your life. I had it on my shoulder. I got it up, walking it through the house, and all the veins are sticking out my head while I was walking through with this massive timber. Huge. I had an RSJ, and I brought the RSJ. I have had an RSJ, and I've carried an RSJ, and this lump of wood, I reckon, is stronger. I want to use a sleeper, something like that, Hazy Haze, 250 by 125, yeah. You're like Fred Dibner. I know. And he could put his hands to anything, old Fred Dibner.
Dead?
Simon, answer question. Graham, absolutely not. Me and Mel make all the decisions together. I'm not under the thumb.
Actually, I'm about to ring your dad.
Make sure the sleeper isn't full of woodworm. It's a brand new one. It's a brand new one. And it's a treated one as well, so it'll never rot.
Did you ring your dad?
They make them tough in Wales. Thank you very much, Ben Ward. Really appreciate it.
I'm stupid.
Even hello, Falco. How are we doing? Right, Joe Biden's then just saying 150 likes. I reckon we could beat that. Tonight. Where can we go? 170. Come on, guys. 170 likes. Hit the like button down below. Let's do 170 likes. Come on, let's do it. 170 likes. We had so much fun on Friday. We had so much fun, all of us together, that if we push the likes, if we push the live stream, then there's a chance of loads of people coming in. I can see your reverse psychology there, Joe, and it's going to be fantastic. We'll have even more fun. So 18 to go. Hit the like button down below. 18 to go. Come on, hit the like button down below. It's just down there. We need another 18 likes to get to 170 likes. 15 likes to go. We just had 3 more likes come through. Down below. Hit the like button down below. Any plans for Halloween? Might do a little fancy dress. 159. Hit the like button down below. Smash like. 162. Look, 8 to go. 8 to go. Shane was enjoying the show on Friday until he passed out. 163 likes. 168. 2 likes to go. 2 likes to go. 1 like to go. Get to Alan Mead's chopper. Come on, one more. 171. We blasted it. Whew. Wow. Wow. 274 people tuned in. 174 likes. Amazing. Megatoddy 123. Do I visit many bottle shops? Do you know, not as many as I would like. Not as many as I would like. I would like to visit more, in all honesty. There's so much coming through all the time. I've had a really busy year. Pint 365, Blade, Krups, Philips Perfect Draft. Fantastic, kind of generous people wanting me to drink their beer from all about the kind of place, you know. And the beers come from Australia and they come from England. The brewery sent me, and it's brilliant. I love it. I love it. So it kind of limits my bottle shop visits. I'll probably have a big visit before Christmas. I'll get in, big visit, get a load of beer in. And because I think what's happened now, I'm almost absolutely sure of it. The reason why I have some UK quadruples coming from the Belgian brewer. Sounds good. The reason why these companies brought out these beers when they did, mid-September, Tesco's, Morrison's, the like, is because then they can concentrate on the Christmas season. They will, without a shadow of a doubt, there won't be any more releases now before Christmas, because the supermarket's attention will turn to Christmas and selling Easter egg, chocolate eggs and Christmas trees and everything else, mince pies and turkeys. They won't have time for beer. As mad as that sounds, they won't have time for beer. So I will get through the fantastic stack of beer that I've got from people who have sent from all around the world, and then I plan on doing a massive splurge in a bottle shop, and it's brilliant. I love it. The only release of beer will be the Belgian brews with their Christmas beers. Yeah, exactly that. You can forget any more supermarket beer now before Christmas. Their attentions have already been firmly turned to turkeys and mince pies and everything else. As soon as October hits, you can almost see the mindset in the supermarkets. They go from Halloween, quick dabble in bonfire night, and then it's woof, it's straight into Christmas. And that's only just over a month away, to be honest. End of sober September for you tomorrow. Jack Lee, congratulations. How did you do? Did you do okay? Mark Gray, the craft beer range of my local Morrison's has been wiped out. Couldn't get any of the new ones to get reviewed. Simon, are you okay after nearly doing sit-ups on Friday? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Daniel Bale. I'm okay. Brian picked up Bell's. Joe Biden's dentures is telling Brian that he picked up Bell's Oktoberfest beer today. He's seeing a lot of pumpkin beer. Yep. I thought this will bring out an aged Imperial Stout and an ale. Camden will bring, pardon me, out the Imperial Pilsner for, oh, I got so much wind, for Christmas. I think I did a 2011 vintage ale. I've not done a vintage ale from Fuller's for since 2011. Maybe there's time to get it done, but I wouldn't mind doing the Camden Imperial. That would be a nice beer to review for Christmas. Sainsbury's have had their mince pies in for 7 weeks already. Simon, have you reviewed Bird's Trifle? That's a good one. Weird packet in a weird packet. Weird food in a packet. They've been Waitrose. Right. We'll stay in discussion on this one, because what I'll do, I will I gotta travel 7 miles. I used to have a Waitrose on my doorstep. Now it's a case of it's 7 miles away. So once they're in the supermarket.
Still in the mail though, so you're okay.
Oh, it's still in the Vale as well, so I'm okay. So I can nip down to
Yeah, Cowbridge.
Cowbridge. Have you heard of a place called Cowbridge? Funny place.
With cows on.
Funny, it's a place with cows on. And it's got such a funny name, right? It's a weird place because the house prices are ridiculous. It's like where all the managers live for like all the major Cardiff shops. So
It's where all the cows live.
it's where all the cows, they live on the bridge. All the cows live on the bridge. So it's where all the managers, so all the managers of like Argos and Asda, Morrison's, they all live in Cowbridge in like £1 million houses. It's because it was on the old A48 road, and it dates back to Roman times. But it's a weird place because it's so expensive, and they've got no dock. They've got no like real fast links to Cardiff. It's a strange place, I think. Liam Miles, Cowbridge is my nearest Waitrose. Yeah, mine too. Simon, I think you should maybe do the army ration pack review. Lowe's do that on YouTube. I keep forgetting to do it. I want to do like a Lithuanian one. You see a lot of it on eBay. Lithuanian army pack or
Do the Welsh one.
Polish one.
Bar of bread.
Yeah, I could just do the Welsh one. It'll be a big bar of breath. Like it's like a big stale bit of bread. Oh, the Italian ones are on eBay. Yeah, that's right. Chevette,
Bread is not stale bread.
what book is behind me? Right. In the summer, I was on holiday in Tenby, and we started to be eased up from the current situation, as I like to call it. I think this is an American book. There's a lot of American writers in here, which is kind of refreshing, really. It's refreshing to read a book about beers from all over the world without well, just having an American book, really, if that makes sense. So this is 50 places to drink beer before you die. And the packs. So I want to visit as many of these places in this book as I can. So we got Boston Beer Company by Jim Koch. He's going to be doing America. Dublin, Indonesia, Idaho, Germany. Now Germany. Let's have a look. Germany. Look at this.
Is Joe Biden's in tonight, Simon?
Yeah, Joe Biden's in.
Shouldn't he be ready for his TV debate tonight?
Mel's asking, are you watching the TV debate? Anybody from America, are you watching the TV debate? It's in Ohio, Mel's saying. Mel likes the news. I don't watch any news anymore. So I'm currently looking at Germany. I want to go to Germany, Munich. Look, Munich's in this book. France, Paris, England, London. I've been to London drinking. The Cotswolds. The Cotswolds, that's another lovely place, expensive. I'm looking for B. B for Belgium. My favourite drinking place. Who does Belgium? Should we have a look? California, bloke called Jim. Austria, I've missed B. Flanders. Flanders, that's Bruges. Ah, here we are. Flanders, and it's by Yannick de Cocao. Bruges or Ghent. There we are, look. Flanders. So I'm gonna look at that, look at the barrels there, look at that, isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna read this book and I'm gonna visit as many places. This is gonna be my encyclopedia for travelling the world drinking beer. Joel Morris. Are you still doing the live stream of the Welsh beers, or did I miss it? Joel, you missed it. That was nearly 2 weeks ago. It wasn't on YouTube. It was on a Welsh museum website, crowdcast thing. It was I didn't quite understand it. I would have put it on YouTube personally. Just got it out there. But thank you very much, Joel Morris, for the £5 super chat. Nijmegen in the Netherlands is a great place for beer. Here she comes. Here she is. Here she is. Coming in.
What have you done to the house?
I've taken the wall.
Made a mess.
I've taken some walls down.
But you must tidy up after yourself.
Mel goes to work and the hammer comes out. It's hammer time!
I think he only does it to take his anger out.
I do jobs like this. If you notice a pattern, it's when I can't go out. It's when I can't leave the Vale of Glamorgan.
You made a mess though.
And I'm stuck in the house. I go, right, let's get the hammer out and hammer the house apart.
Mark's foot.
Mel thought
See,
you
Mark,
were
I
on
always
the
have to
tool.
put things right, don't I?
On the tool, put it all right. I've got a great big
Mark,
beam.
Mel is my name.
I got a great
Yeah,
big beam
but
down there, but I
next,
can't show
because
everyone
that-
because... Oh, I can. I could go this way. Can you tell me if it goes down?
I've got my foot.
Can you see it? Look at that for a
It's
beam.
not wide enough. That's not big enough, that.
That beam, right, is massive.
Okay. What's all this?
I already got my snack. I feel hungry tonight.
Foot reveal.
The Jeremy Clarkson of Beer Tube. Thank you very much, Captain Meets Adventures. Really appreciate it. That's some giant wood. James Gordon lifting that in the house.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Weighed a ton. That weighed a ton. I had it on. I couldn't get it on my shoulder. Couldn't get it high enough. I got it under my arm. And I swear I was like, I was breathing funny as I was walking through the front door with it. It weighed a ton.
Did you ring your dad?
And I'm not the. It's not as if I can't carry stuff. I'm quite strong, but carrying that beam, I gotta get that beam over my head. Beam me up, Simon. I gotta bench
Did you
press.
ring your dad?
No.
Oh, I'm going to go and do it now.
No, don't
You said
ring
you
my
weren't
dad.
taking
Stop.
any walls down.
Do not
but
ring.
you have, so I'm going to.
My father's a building inspector, and she's about to report me. She's literally about to report me for knocking walls down.
Simon, you need to cover this stuff up.
Do you know what I think about? How I will.
But I can see the dust in the hole.
Molly did it. Molly pressed the hammer function button on the new drill. It kept playing. You can't touch this. Dad's coming around to go tell your work. Yeah, he's a building inspector. He's going to come around. Do you know my point?
There's no,
You, Alan Mead has reported me already.
You said earlier that you weren't taking any walls down today, and that's what you've done. So I'm going to email your dad.
I said I'm not going to take any structural
No, you
walls
said
down.
I'm not taking any walls down today. That's what you said, and you've done it.
Structural.
So you're a liar.
I emptied. Oh, never mind. We can't argue. We can't argue online, can
What
we?
does structural mean?
We can't argue online.
What's
Now,
the definition of structural, everyone?
what's the definition of a structural wall?
Because that's massive. It's a massive definition. It can mean anything.
Right. hang on a minute. What was I going to say? Oh, I bought this house, right? I bought this house. It was a two-bedroom house. I bought it when I was 20. I'm now 41. I've had this house 21 years. Tell Mal to look out for the spiders when they come right through the ceiling in the night. It's spanner time. Right. So, I've had this house 21 years. When I bought it, it was a bog standard 2-bedroom terraced. In the first 2 years, I had no money. Didn't have any money to do anything. I was just paying the mortgage. On year 3, I'm end of terrace. Year 3, here's the start of the theme now, right? Knocked the garden wall down, out the back. Big set of gates. I had a concrete wagon come round. I put footings in, all on my own. Built the footings out of blocks. And then I flattened all the ground. I had a concrete wagon come in, and the money pit, houses and money blooming pits, aren't they? And I had the concrete wagon, and I laid a concrete drive, big concrete slab, top of the garden. So off-road parking, that was the first thing I did, off-road parking. So I got a drive. You don't get many terraced houses with a drive, so I got a drive on the back of the house. That was the first thing. 18 months later, I applied for building regulations, with my father being works in a building. He made me do it. He said, you need to get building regs. Applied for building regs for a loft conversion. So I went up in the loft. I had a staircase made, put all the joists in, floor, insulated all of the ceilings, plasterboarded, spotlights, strip lights in the spotlights. That's what they call them in the ceiling. Velux windows, fire windows, fire alarms. You have to have everything. Fire doors up there to make sure you can escape if there's ever a fire. That's done. Done that. Plans done. Rewired the house. Had it all rewired. I've had 2 boilers. Since I've been here. One boiler lasted a few years. Then I had a boiler that lasted 10 years. And then we changed that boiler 2 years ago because the new one was condemned. The new one, because it started rusting. We bought a British company. It was called Halstead. We bought a British company boiler. And the blooming thing rusted away. Because we thought, we'll buy British. Yeah, we'll buy a British boiler. This thing was rubbish. So I bought... I can't think of the name of this damn thing. Kitchen. Oh, conservatory. Here we are. Did this conservatory with a glass roof. We did this about 3 years ago. And didn't know quite what to do with the whole space, and then we turned it into a bar. This conservatory, where we're sitting right now, and I've done the bedroom wall up there, put all cast iron fireplaces. I've been reclaiming old cast iron fireplaces. I've been putting them back in the bedrooms. I've opened the 2 fireplaces up down here. You could have fires in them if you wanted to. Joe Biden's Legends, £2 super chat. Cheers to the membership. Legends, absolute legends. Thank you very much. And now I'm taking structural walls out. I'm taking structural walls out now, and I'm putting RSJs in because I want it to be modern. I want the downstairs area to be modern. I can picture it. Let's get Frederick's comment a minute. Hey Simon, drinking a nice coffee IPA from Stone and Modern Times right now. They did a blooming good job with this one. Wizards and Gargoyles, that sounds really good, Frederick. Brilliant, Simon. Thank you very much. 3 in a bed? I don't know what you mean. I tell you what started this. Things plant seeds in your mind. I went to Italy in February before this whole craziness, and we stayed in an Airbnb with my mother-in-law, sister-in-laws, and we had a fantastic time. An RSJ is a it's like a H beam. I don't know what the term is. It's like a H beam thing. Anyway, I was in Italy in February, and the kitchen and the diner was an old building. It was an old building, but the kitchen and diner was one. So we had a roast, rolled steel joist. Well done, Howard Turner. I knew it was that, but I just couldn't remember the name. One of the family members had a new baby. She was sitting on the sofa, all relaxed. Mother-in-law was cooking a roast dinner in the kitchen. I was helping with a roast dinner, and everything was open. It was all open. Everybody was speaking. No, like closed rooms. And these terraced houses, I love them, but there's so much work. You want to take a wall out in a terraced house, you're talking either railway sleepers or you're talking RSJs, Universal Steel Beam Column. But you need these walls so you can hide when the trouble and strife is on the warpath. Salty popcorn. There is that. Yeah, absolutely. There is that. Closing yourself in a room. Yeah. It is that, but I mean, me and Mel, that's as far as me and Mel argue. What you've seen then, she's such a cool, calm, collected. She's gone to work, and I've knocked half the back of the house, under the staircase. I've knocked about 2 square meters out. Can you and Hannah, there's your last car. I know there's a lot of ladies watching, but most women will go bonkers if they went to work and they come home and half the walls knocked out. I tell you that generally most of them will go bonkers. Mel's like, but generally she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool with it. Trust me, I did it. Yeah, knock it through so people can go back and forth. Man used to hunt whales, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Stack the kegs up to hold the wall up. Watched Lopsided Panda. Watched your Salt ICAP video earlier. Ooh. We're speculating about the history of Saltaire. It's called Saltaire because it's on the river here, and the mill owner that built it was called Tyrus Salt. Yeah, Tyrus Salt built that town without a pub, didn't he? Isn't that right? He built the town without a pub. I'm sure he did. He was a teetotaler. Bernard Manning. $320 people live. Smash the like button. Come on, we got 320 people in. Can we do 250 likes. Come on, 250 likes. Hit the like button down below. 250 likes. Hit the like button down below. 250 likes. Come on, let's do it. 250 likes. Hit the like button. Come on, let's do it. 224. We got 26 to go. 25 to go. Come on, let's count it down. 25 likes to go. 22 likes to go. It's down here. Either like or love. Or, no, sorry. Dislike or like. Dislike or like. We can do it. Joe Biden's dead. We can do it. Come on. Let's do it. We got 18. 18 likes to go. Legally homeless now. 12 to go. 12 likes to go. 11 likes to go. Thank you very much, Kevin Parton. 7 likes to go. 6 likes to go. Come on, hit the like button down below. 5 likes to go. Let's do it. Let's smash it in. 4 likes. 4 likes to go. Oh my goodness me. 2 likes. 250 likes. One more like for 250. One more like 251. You guys are absolutely spot on. K9 Muse, thank you very much. All of you have liked, thank you very much. 301 people tuned in. Lewis, thank you very much for hitting the like button. Well done, Negan. Blue Label bottle. It's a bottle of Delirium Tremens. And eating fleshy blood orange McVitie's if you can get more likes. Yeah. Right. So my question to you is, where are you from? What are you drinking? Where are you from? What are you drinking? Come on, guys. Comment. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Go. Esco, yeah. Did them all at Christmas last year. Amsterdam at the half. Surrey, Homebrew, Grimsby, Stella, Beck's in Taunton. Going so quick. Hannah Brown, what's Hannah Brown drinking? Portmore City drinking ketchup. Wiltshire, Aldi craft beers. Brussels, Orval. Homebrew, Belgian Pale Ale. Double Punk, St Albans, Hull, Idaho, USA. Water is 1:45 and at work. Oh, Dabbydale, Ohio, Land Grant IPA. Aberdeen, drinking Guinness. Switzerland, vodka. Liverpool, Selby, San Miguel. Sweden, Bath, drinking Moretti. Southampton, drinking Barney's Milk Stout. Look at you, lovely people. Germany, Westfold, now a homebrew truffle ale. Birmingham, Dumfries, Double Punk, Aberdeen, Netherlands. Brilliant. Leicester, loads of Belgian beers, untraditional lager and Ebervale, tap water. Wrexham, North Wales, drinking Gamma Ray. And about to go into a local lockdown. Oh, dear me. Worst ever beer. I think Newcastle Brown Ale is one of them. One of them is Newcastle Brown Ale. Awful beer, awful stuff. Mr. President from Brewdog. Not from Newcastle? Mr. President from Newcastle. Right, I got you. Barnsley, drinking Rhinebacker Weiss beer. Love you, Simon. Thank you very much. Newark, drinking Pax 2. Okay, Benidorm, Voldam. Durham, UK, Vocation Street Temptation. New sub and 4 torps arrived today. Mobile upload. Nice cup of tea. Disco Forklift Truck, Mango Pale Ale in Swansea. Idaho, cheers from Ohio. Joe Biden's dentures. Northern Monk Scaffle, lovely beer. Hey, Daniel Baird, you got a night off tonight, my friend, it sounds like. Germany, drinking rum. Cologne, will maybe pour myself a dram at Tasca 10. Manchester, fancy the Brewdog Elvis juice. Austria, Stella Artois. Asda's off-tempo milkshake. Sobieski, Wembley. I had the off-tempo the other day, the version 3, I think it was. It was all right. For £2.50 a can. I've had worse beer, I'll tell you. Porthmadog Island on the water tonight. Well done, Alan Mead, having a night off. Domodovo, sober. That was a hard one, Shvet. Sorry, my friend. Bellsbeth extra strong, Sean. I love it. Right, I'm going to skip through a load of these because I got millions of them, millions. Drinking water. I'm walking to Asda. Bath, drinking electric beer. Wow, what a load of comments we had then. What a load of comments. Right, so I just want to finish up. I want to finish up quickly with my story. So, this for me kind of shows my character as a person. This house is 120 years old. Maybe older. 120 years old minimum. In that time, nobody really did anything. Nobody really same floor plans upstairs. My character when I got hold of this house was, oh my God, this place has got potential. Oh my goodness me, it's got potential. And I think I've told you this story before with a lady who went down to Dallow. She was crying trying to sell the house, saying how awful it is and horrible. And you just got to stop and think and go, is there anything you could have done to improve the house, or you just wanted to move to a better one? My way of thinking is unlock the potential. I got a neighbour a few doors down. I'm not going to say exactly. I'm going to say like, I don't know, 4, 3, 2, whatever. There's a few doors down. I tell them what I'm going to do, and they're like, oh my goodness me, oh, you're knocking the house apart again. My house has never been touched in 120 years. And I think that house is stuck in time. That house is stuck in time. And it's the reason why there's no progress in this area. It is because what happens then is that landlords start buying them up because they're cheap, because nobody's done anything to them in a million years. And they end up being rented. And then landlords, you won't get a landlord knocking walls out. The landlord will put some cheap carpet in, get as much rent as he can, and job done. And that's the reason what I've done is like I've done this to the greedy landlords out there. you this type of house is probably out of your kind of reach now, you know. Alistair Cox, £10 super chat. The super chat is to ask that you read my email today regarding the Santa Cruz Brewery. Keep up the good work, mate. Alistair Cox. Right. I I haven't had time today. I've been knocking walls out and whatnot. I will catch up with my emails. Alistair, I'll definitely read your email. Here's another one. This is an obvious one, yeah. Obvious to me, that. Obvious. RSJ. RSJ, straight across there. All railway sleeper. Whack a railway sleeper. 4 inches, 5 inches into the wall there. Straight across. Take that lintel out there. 4, 5 inches into that wall there. Once the steel's in, is set in concrete or bricked up in slate or whatever, you can just take the window out, take the door out, drop the wall, boomf. And then kitchen diner. Kitchen conservatory. Massive kitchen. But Bells heard me. But that's a distant dream.
I need to have a bath, so is that safe for the extra weight?
What?
That wall.
Yeah. Fill the bath. You're not going to fall through the floor. Fill the bath, I promise you.
I might not fall through the wall. And have you actually researched using sleepers for what you want to do?
Well, people used to use tree logs years ago.
Have you researched it lately?
No.
I think you should.
Railway sleeper. It's going in.
Because what happens to wood when it can't take its pressure anymore?
Lots of people saying they tend to take trains, railway sleepers.
Yeah, the train goes over it and then it's gone.
Well, it's a lot more moving weight and moving vibration. Anyway, we're not here. I gotta say thank you to Alistair Cox for his £10 super chat. I'm gonna go and get a beer.
What happened with this as well?
What?
All this stuff got out. Why haven't they sorted it out?
Have you thought about tapping that? Tapping it out. There's probably tile under there, original tile. There's original everything else here. The original wallpaper you found today. I've left my blooming glass. Oh, you want to see all the timbers? All that was rotten there, all that was rotten there. You can see it. It's all rotten. And good old Trev took that post out. You were right. You said the post was
I'm
out.
right. I'm right again. You're not going to be able to do it because of where the sleeper would need to lie. Your dad's on his way anyway.
What?
Dad's on his way to have it.
What, while I'm doing my live?
No. But I told you that. I told you that wall's back further than here.
Well, we get an American fridge in anyway.
You can't because you need this, don't you?
No, we went up the stairs earlier. I think it
No way.
cuts. Oh.
He was using that ply to hold it up.
I'm back, everyone. I am back. Just get the hammer. No time like the present. Howard, yeah, can you imagine? Let's live stream the demolition of the house. Simon will be live streaming in a pile of rubble.
What's that bit for? Where's it gone? The
What?
little bit.
What?
The little bit off the end. Oh, there.
Oh, it's just offcut. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see the railway sleeper? Here's an offcut, right, of the sleeper I want to use to put in the wall. Yeah.
Go on, up with your head then.
Oh. Look at this. This is an offcut. Look at that. A huge timber. Huge timber. Look at the size on that. Woo! That was heavy. Simon's got wood. Graham. So, yeah, you can imagine I got a piece down there. It's two. I measured it. 2 meters. It's 2.5 meters long. No, 2 meters. I think I cut it 2 meters. It's just under 3 meters. 3 meters. I've got to lift a 3 meter log over my head. It'll be one go. You know when you see the weightlifters lifting balls of concrete balls and they like have one go at it. I'll have everything ready, everything set up, and I'll get it up here like that, and I'll twist my hands like that, and I'll like a forklift truck, and I'll just edge it into position.
Yeah,
Like a forklift truck.
Your colon will fall out your ass.
Mel said my
Colon will fall out of your ass.
what's one of those?
No. Shut up, Simon.
Unfortunately, she was laughing hysterically. Joe Biden's dent is perfect. First time I've drank with you in a while. Drinking Jai Alai by Cigar City. Best beer in Flint. I'd love that. Oh, don't throw them away. I'll have them later.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, they were a bit sweet, weren't they?
What the hell's that?
Simon's entering the Ironman contest.
That's a joke. Well, you're not going to be able to do anything in this kitchen.
Hannah Brown, you've been smoking.
I can go and fart, sit down on the stairs and fart, and you
Yeah.
blow your face.
Oh, the pointer. Oh, everyone's been banging on about this pointer thing. It seems like, is it concentrate? Is it kind of some kind of alcohol, beer concentrate word stuff? I don't know. I don't know about it. I might give it a go one day. Simon, can you get blood on vodka? Oh. No, thanks.
I have my asthma review.
Daniel, but I still love construction. I just don't like people. I don't like people, to be honest. When you go in their houses and you do a cracking job, it's always hard to get paid. It's always hard to get paid. It's always hard. And I love the job. I love the construction. I just don't like dealing with people.
One key bloody sleeper and you want to get paid? Or it's got to go on an angle and have love, or it's not going to work like that.
The sleeper's got to go in on an angle. Has to. It's got to put there's a bloody staircase in the corner, so I need to come away from the staircase in that corner and then angle it over the stone wall above. I hear you, Simon. I bet it's a pain to get your money when paid. It's just yeah. Everyone's so enthusiastic when they're having the work done, and you give them a price and you tell them what you, and then they're like, yeah. Oh, can I give you half today? Can I give you half Tuesday? And yeah, like you go up there Tuesday, they don't answer the door. And I love the job, and I wish, right? I wish I had the money to buy old houses and like not have it furnished like this, you know, just a spare one where I can go in, no bare, you know, nothing in there, just a building site, so I can go in and deal with I can have my own, I can argue with myself if I want to, and get the work done without having to worry too much about dusting mantelpieces and stuff at the end of the day. I had to stop at 3 o'clock. I had to stop at 3 o'clock and start dusting. Can you imagine that? Oh, can you imagine how frustrating it is to start dusting? In your defence, Simon, you are a werewolf. They're generally not a people person. Yeah. Daniel Bell getting into the industry. Yeah, stick the sleeper on bonfire. I'd save it. Aggravation from Mel. Richie Rich. All I can hear is Mel having a go. Mega Toddy. One with loads of walls. Yes, Howard Turner. Yes, Howard Turner. One with loads of walls that I can knock out and show the potential of places. I'm lucky. I'm sitting here where in a normal terraced house you'd have a small alleyway. You'd have your kitchen door there. You can see the kitchen door there. You'd come out the kitchen door. You'd have a little path down the side of the house into your back garden. I live on the end. So I'm lucky. It's about 3 meters wide. I've got enough room to swing the cat round if I need to. Oh, Richie, yeah, do it up nicely. Yeah, I love it. Mal just wants to save the walls. Howard Turner, yeah, renovating whole prison. There's walls everywhere. Yeah, I just knocked that one down now. Because I don't get any jackhammer. I don't do anything with jackhammers. Nothing. Hammer and bolster. I'm like Fred Dibner. Hammer and bolster. I love it, the sound. Do you know when it starts to bite? If any of you have used a hammer and a bolster to take some brickwork out, when it starts to bite and you can feel it biting in and you can feel it kind of, oh, I love that feeling. And then you give the handle of the bolster a tap, boom, and then the brick just does that. And then you grab all of the brick and chuck it in the skip. It's so, what's the word? Therapeutic. It's so therapeutic. I did it with this one. I knocked this, look, I did another one I've done here. Another wall I've knocked out. Look at that. You don't see, let me show you from above. I put a great big, there's a concrete lintel there. Above there, that was a window. Honestly, the window was like that. The window over, it was tiny there. Tiny little window. I put a big lintel in and I knocked all that out. I knocked all the back of that out. And I loved it. I loved it. And all my neighbours were like, oh, oh, what have you done? You know, what have you done? Type of thing. And I see it as progress. Continental, big set of doors, continental doors in the back of the house. Getting rid of that musty old terraced house kind of feel and look. Whenever I go through the front door, I'm like, oh yeah, look, terraced house. But when you're in here, it's very different. It's very, very different. But I think I am a cowboy builder with my brother. I always end up hurt. No, nothing about building. But we'll have a go, yeah. Get a revolving door. Start having a spatten right now. Oh, Scott Duffy's having a spatten. I bet that's beautiful. My dad's the same. He's always changing something in the house. Doesn't want others doing it. Yeah, well done, Daniel Bill. Get the... I snacked on a cloud. Oh, dear. Yeah, just have a go, innit? Do it yourself. Have a go. Get people in, because nobody will be as proud as you are of your house. If you got a builder in, he won't be proud. He won't give a monkeys. He'll agree to the job, he'll do the job, and he'll go. If you do it yourself, you know you're taking some pride in it, because it's yours. It's yours, and you own it. Who would be my best drinking buddy? I reckon Fred Dibner. Oh, I'd love to have a beer with Fred Dibner. Oh, man. I'd be talking about knocking holes in the side of the house. He'd be talking about knocking chimneys down. Oh, honestly. We'd be sat there like, oh, yeah, I've done this job once. The lintel, put the lintel in and this type of thing, knock the back of the house out. And, oh, yeah. Fred.
Let him knock the back of your house out, wouldn't you, Simon?
Mel said she...
Let him knock the back of your house out every day.
Mel said, I bet you'd like Fred to knock the back of your house out. She's terrible, isn't she, eh? Mega Toddy, 1, 2, 3. Right, where are we going with this? Can we do 310 likes? 310 likes. Hit the like button down below. 310 likes. Come on, let's do it, guys. 293, 294. We got 16 likes. Hello, Spitfire Callum. How are you doing, mate? Beer and a meat pie, Fred. With Fred, yeah. Look at that. 303. Come on, 7 more to go. 7 more likes to go. 7 more likes. Come on, hit the like button down below. 6 more likes to go. 6 more likes to go. 4 more likes. 4 more likes, and we got 310. One more, and we'll forget about this for a moment. 310 likes. Come on, hit the like. There we are. 310 likes. Thank you all so very much. Yeah. So I would love to have a beer with Fred. He'd be banging on about like chimneys, and I'd be banging on about knocking walls down, and oh, it'd be a fantastic conversation. That. I reckon it'd be a fantastic conversation. I'd love to get up and take a chimney down. Oh, I'd love that. I reckon that I got the kind of like you can't go to college to learn how to take a chimney down. It's just in you. It's just a natural kind of, this is what you do. And it's just, you either got it or you haven't got it. And by putting them timber struts in, taking a wall out, timber struts, catch fire to the struts burn, the chimney falls over, knowing how much to take out, Brilliant. Oh, I reckon I'd be fantastic at that. I'm going to go down the pump house tomorrow morning in Barry, and I'm going to knock the side of the pump house out and put timber struts in, and I'm going to catch fire and knock the pump house down in Barry.
Some of these bits are new. Have you seen? Like the plasterboard up there.
I did that.
When?
It's the plasterboard when you go up in the well. You know the well where you stand in? That plasterboard's been there about 3 months.
That staircase is pretty much floating. That top piece.
Yeah, we found out. It was a guy called Trevor, and he bodged this house to bits. He really did. And
No, that's all original. That's not him.
no.
That stair, that's not what you
He
call
took a
it,
post out. He took an integral post out the staircase, and we've been going up and down this staircase for 15 years, 20 years, and he'd taken a post out. So it was always like creaky and bending, and
It is.
I put a 4x2 back in. I put a 4x2 back in just to catch it. When I've had a drink, I'll show you later on. Get a water slide, yeah, that'd be me. Water slide down the stairs. That'd be great. First wee of the night. Where are we? 1 hour 16. Hi from Barcelona, Catalonia. Amazing beer, Hop House 13. I'm not drinking that, but I'm drinking something very similar. Demolition guys are on the way, Simon. Yes. David Solar. Hello, David Solar. So, 280 people tuned in. Terrible Trevor. He put ply all over the walls, yeah. Plywood walls everywhere. Snacks. What snacks are you guys eating? I think we've lost some people to some stupid baking program on the television. Yeah, wait till Mel's in the bath. Take the wall down. She'll be skating down the stairs in the bath. Joe Morris, £5 super chat. All I've drank since lockdown is a pale ale and gold nails. They become my favourite style of beer. Joe Morris, thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Tiddles Chili Crisps. Laura McLaughlin, £1.99 super chat. Get Mel on camera. Can't hear her from there. She's gone to the bath. Oh, yeah, can you imagine? I don't get it. I don't get... It's a very kind of like TV thing, isn't it? Bake Off. Oh, man, I'd rather pull my teeth out. I would. I'd rather pull my own teeth out than watch something like that. Oh. Just... What beer makes you the most flatulent? I don't know. Stout? Porter? Although that's just roasted malt, so it shouldn't make a difference, really. Sourdough bread and Mexicana toasted cheese. Shout out to Amber, we're on holiday in Greece. Still tuned in. Hello! How are you doing, Amber? Joe Morris, you were meant to be having a debate with Trump tonight. Joe Morris. It's Biscuit Week on Bake Off. Prawn cereal and mayonnaise. You've got to try it. Seriously, Simon, you should really do a house tour someday. Would be fun, mate. Frederick Hoffman. When it's all done, I'll do a house tour. I'll definitely do a house tour. You're munching on your flapjacks. I like munching on flapjacks too. Simon Martin's dentures. Brilliant. Red Doritos, best crisps in the world. I got them crazy hot chili. I was sitting next to Mel last night. We were watching Away on Netflix. Has anybody watched that? Away? Like Star. They go into Mars or something. And I sat eating these blooming Doritos, and they were boiling. I was like, oh, oh. And I was like,
Supposed to go that way.
they don't.
Yeah, you can see them. They do.
278 people tuned in, 322 likes, brilliant. Steve Beds wanted a house tour. Best bar in Cardiff. I tell you where I haven't been for a long time, and I feel really guilty for it, is the Cambrian Tap. I haven't been to the Cambrian Tap in years, and I just feel really guilty for not going there. All the beer, no idea. Barry, how you doing, Barry? Thanks for tuning in. What would you say your average... What? What would you say your average every year? Well, going to the pub? Kids are at an age that I used to, I used to always say on the reviews, I got young kids, I got young kids, I got young... Now they're like, all of a sudden, they're shooting up. And me and Mel have got a little bit of grace now to go and visit the pubs a little bit more. And we're going to take full advantage soon, very soon. But I have to go to the bathroom. We're all from Barry here at the Stone Crow. Better late than never, David. Better late than never, mate. We went from YouTube. I've forgotten the first question now. Sorry, Richie Rich. I'm going to go to the bathroom and we'll have a discussion when I get back. Sorry, Richie Rich. Bathroom's calling. Super chat, Joe Morris. The Old England Door Bar in Cardiff is great. It is a nice bar. It is a nice bar. Mega Toddy 123, 350 likes. Sweet. I will ask in a moment. But I feel like we've been smashing that. We've been smashing that kind of conversation. Danny well, yeah. Maybe. I've missed that conversation, so I can't. I don't know what that means. Oh, there'll be no idea, Jay. We should do a giant Zoom call, Hannah Brown, if you like. Could do. Simon, where's your favourite type of area to walk? I use an app called All Trails, but I'm worried I'm going to complete the whole of Hampshire. Spitfire Callum. Oh, All Trails. That sounds good. That sounds good. Does it like tell you like where to go and stuff? That would be fantastic. Darren McRae, evening Simon. Richie Rich. Right, here we go. Sorry, Simon. My son Ben Levin took over my phone. Right. I was like, I can't work out what Don't worry. Don't worry about it, Richie Rich. And certainly don't worry at all about it, Ben. No worries at all. Giant Zoom call. Can you imagine? How many could you get on? How many could you get on Zoom? Watch too much YouTube. Back from walking the dog. Nothing. Missed nothing. Just finishing off the Jeanette wit beer. Then banging in the Crew Republic. That sounds good. The wit sounds like it's really refreshing, and that's what I like. I just like something simple. Bang it in the machine, get that first pour off, let it settle down, and then on it all night. Wit beer, brilliant beer. A wit beer. You can get 100 people on a Zoom call. Yeah, but none of you'll all be on a Zoom call, and it won't be much fun, will it? It'll be kind of like you won't be on YouTube. Zoom. I don't know how to work. I've never worked Zoom before, to be honest. Watching Spurs versus Chelsea with a few Patronus. Do both. American Fighter, the best on Facebook. So where are we to then? We got 239 people tuned in. What's happening? What can we do? I should have asked for the 350 likes, shouldn't I? Whilst we had all the people in. I'm going to do it now. Come on, 350 likes. Let's get this back up and running. Come on. I'm not sure where it was taken. Spitfire and Cat. See, I've forgotten the name of it now already, Spitfire Callum. That's the trouble. So you need to send it to me. Can you email it to me? Can you realaleguide@googlemail.com. realaleguide@googlemail.com. I will definitely download that app because I love walking around the area, and I reckon it'd be amazing to go for a lovely walk. All over the Vale. I can go all over the Vale now because I'm locked in the Vale. 339. Come on, 10 more likes to go. 11 more likes to go. Hit the like button down below. 11 more likes. Let's get to 350 likes. Let's do it. Oh, John Stones, don't worry, mate. Don't worry. I'm on a Zoom call for a speed. What? Next thing might have to rename it. You can't go to Richie Rich. What? You got to do it via Zoom? What if you tell him you got no internet? Well, I can't go on. I got no internet. Bugger off. I'm not doing that. I tell you what. I went on one. I nearly got sent to court. I nearly got sent. I got a speeding ticket, and I just spent the whole time. You got to go on one of those driver. What are they called? Driver, where they slap your wrist for an afternoon. What is it called? 350 likes. Come on, I'll tell you my story when I went to the driver. Winner, Tommy Pierce. I went on, I went on one. Can you imagine? Driver awareness. Come on, 2 more likes and I'll tell you the story. 2 more likes, I'll tell you the story about my driver awareness course. Come on, hit the like button down below. 2 more likes, hit the like button. There we are, 350, right. Speed awareness. Let me tell you about speed awareness. They ask for your name on a badge, don't they? And I wrote down initially, Damon. What was it? Damon Mansell. I wrote as my name, Damon Mansell. And the guy next to me, right, went, don't do that. Don't do that. They'll have you in court. If you don't write your real name, they'll have you in court. They'll just kick you out this thing and they'll have you in court. So I had to get the pen and scribble out Damon Mansell. Scribble this thing out. And then the course start. Oh, what's your name? Oh, my name's Simon. My name's Simon. Damon Mansell. I hate. I'm not a. I don't like authority very much, me. So, they pull up this picture. I'm so confused. Fred, make some noise for how many beers do you drink? Plenty. Lots. I don't even count. Because if you start counting the days, don't you? And you start counting the days, you start counting the months, you start counting the years, and then you start worrying about how long you might have left. And if you start worrying about how long you have left, you could be worrying one day when you cross the road, you might get knocked over, and then all that worry is for nothing. It's all gone. Say the story. Right, sorry, John Stones. I'll tell you the story. I'm out of beer, though. I'm drinking a nice Pilsner, but I got a nice... I'm gonna grab a Jaipur, I think, out the fridge. I recommend him have Thursday back from a supermarket. I'm driving a called Pitbull. Werewolves never die. Right. Hello, Simon Wood. How are you doing, Simon Wood? Should have gone for something believable like no. Please take the story. Right, story. Here we go. Right. First thing they do, they tell you how they used to like speed. They used to like speed, and they used to take their motorbikes and their cars on racetracks. Never do it, and they say to you, "Oh, I never sped in a zone." They'd always say, "Oh, I'm a very fast driver, but I used to do it on a track." And that's what they kept on bringing me back to, like. But I was very, very, very between the lines, kind of like, pushing them to the very limit. At any moment, they could have said, "Get out of this speed awareness course, and you're going to court. You're going to court." So what I did, they put up this slide, this picture, and they said, and it was of a road going down the hill and on a camber around the corner, and they asked, what are the dangers about this road? And some people were going, there's not enough lights, there's not enough lamps, there's not enough street lights, and then somebody else said, there's not enough a 30 sign to tell you if it's a 30 zone or you know, something like. And they said, well, what about you, Simon? And I went, really? I said, I can't see the apex of the corner. That's what I said. I said, I can't see the apex. I can't see the apex of the corner. And this guy went, he just went, and I said, let me back myself up now. I said, I need to work out what line I want to take. I'll be, you know, in the of course, within the speed limit, but I need to know what line to take to go around this corner. And this guy was like, already, he was like this, already like shaking his head, like, and I just carried it on. I carried this thing on for hours and hours and hours. So an apex, for the people who are not aware, apexes, we talk about apexes when we're racing, on racing tracks. Some people have a natural ability to be able to see lines in their mind around racetracks. They can see braking zones, and they just natural drivers. And I went along that road. So I think the next thing they brought me up on was it was like through a lane, like they picked up national speed limits through lanes, and I think they're 60 miles an hour. So this they put this ridiculous lane up, right? Single track, national speed limit. And they asked people, what are the dangers about this lane, this single track lane? Corners, awful hedges and awful, you know, British countryside lane that you could do 60 down. And they said, what are the dangers? And people were like, ooh, you know, oncoming traffic and then of course, this guy is very, very intrigued by my answer. But of course, you've got to be careful. You've got to be very, very careful. And I said, they said, come to me again. He said, what about you, Simon? What's the dangers of this this lane? And I said, well, naturally, the speed limit's 60 miles an hour. So I will be doing 60 miles an hour down this lane. And they couldn't say nothing. They couldn't say anything. I'll be doing 60 miles an hour wherever possible down this lane. And my only concern is where my braking point is for that right-hand bend. As you can see on the projector on the wall. My only concern is where to brake. The latest, where I can possibly brake to slow the car down to be able to make that right-hand turn. And again, it was like they couldn't, because I'm being speed aware. I never set that rule, that one single track lane is 60 miles an hour. That's not for me to set. That's for the government to set. It's also, they can't say anything, you know, about where I brake if I'm doing 60 miles an hour down this lane. But do you know, the funniest thing about this driver's awareness course was that the more I went on, the more I kind of like did this kind of like almost to the edge. They wanted to send me to court, but they didn't have anything on me. Was everybody else in the room was laughing. I had the room. Do you know when you? I like this. I like this because you watch me. I'm speaking to you. You like listening to me because maybe I'm slightly funny or whatever. The reason why 259 people are watching me because maybe there's nothing else to do. but you're watching me, and I grabbed the room. You know, it was, and the more confident I got then with these people, because they were almost like, almost before I even like answered, they were smiling with my like, oh my God, what is he gonna say next? What is he gonna say next? Even though some people in that room didn't understand what I was saying, apexes and late breaking and all that different thing. And then I'm going to gas and a 60. So we all know, I'm not going to say it on a live feed, we all know why speed cameras are kind of like hidden around bends, at the bottom of hills, round a corner. We all know why they're parked there. I'm not gonna make any accusations about collecting money. I'm not gonna make any accusations at all. But they park their vehicles, the speeding vans or the man with the gun. They park them in perfect places to get caught. Sometimes I like to roll in neutral. Over the way there, it dropped, we go over the hill and then down, and there's a massive drop. And I go in neutral. I'm not going to use my petrol when there's a bloody hill I can ride down for nothing. And I've been doing this for years and years. Bang, neutral. Start at the top of the hill at 10 miles an hour. By the time you're hitting the bottom, you're doing 50. You're flying. It's like a bloody bobsleigh thing. Next to the Admiral, Daniel Bale, you know, down the hill there. You're doing 50 miles an hour. And, of course, they caught on to that now, the old, in the back of the van. And they park. So when you get down the bottom of the hill, there's a left-hand turn, and you've got to go around this left-hand turn, and bang, poof, you're done and dusted. I got done doing 87 in my mum's Fiat 127. I framed a ticket. They set a world record for that car. Simon Wood, well done. Yeah, a bazooka. Daniel James, yeah, don't comply. Like the Jaipur River. That's my next beer, is the Jaipur. There's one thing I'll avoid doing in life is getting in a car with Damon Mansell, flying around the gaff, neutral, Steve. Ali Law done a fitness vid right behind us. He was doing star jumps in front of the camera. Can't fault it. I've done too in my smart car down the Swiss Alps. Is there a continuation of the story? Well, not really, John. I kind of left them in a massive puddle of frustration, and I got through the course. They told me never to speed again. I wasn't allowed to go back in that room within 2. If there was if you sped again in that year, then you're straight to court. Neutral downhill is as dangerous as you're out of control. No. I'm never out of control. Never out of control. I can steer the car. It steers. Spilling the passenger beer. On the subject of beer, I need to go and get a beer. Right, I'm on the Jaipur. I'm on the cans. I bought that 4-pack of Jaipur, so I reviewed one of them. And I drank another one, so I got, yeah, this and this left. 2 cans left. Anyway, just sorry, got my test in a month. John, driving tips. Oh God, blimey. 6 deep in the bar tonight. Yeah, try the Jaipur before. It's not too bad. It's okay. It's not the same pint as it was. I said at my review. Simon is never out of control. Check out the Man vs Beer stream. Never quite out of control. Never quite. As bad as it. Mr. Danny Mac. Yeah, it's not the same beer. It's not the same beer as it once was. John Stones, you asked me that again. Driving tips. Just put your seatbelt on, and I don't know. I don't know the rules anymore. When I did my driving test, we had handbrakes and we had keys to start the car, and all of that's gone now. I jumped in my brother-in-law's car and it was a button, and I couldn't get the car started. I couldn't. I'm used to keys. Put the key in the ignition, neutral, turn the key, the car starts. I got in my brother-in-law's car. It had this fob thing. And I looked in the ignition, as you do, steering wheel there. I looked down in the ignition, and there was no key. And I was like, what the how bloody hell do you start this car? So don't ask me about how to pass your test these days, because cars don't even have, Tesla will blow your mind, they don't even have ignitions anymore. They don't have anywhere to put the blooming key. So don't ask me how to start a car. I had to go and get him. I said, Adrian, how do you start your car? And my car starts on a button. Yeah, but where'd you put the key? It's like you got to put it in neutral or something, or you got to... Do not use indicators. Well, no, you got to use the indicators, haven't you? Did you try and bump it? Yeah, you know me, it's got bloody thing. Bump it down the road. Andrew McBride. Hello, Andrew McBride. How are we doing? I've opened up a Jaipur at the moment, Andrew. So I'm going to drink this, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because you've reminded me. I put that beer in the fridge, didn't I? I'm going to go and get that beer out of the fridge and grab that. But I tell you what we're talking about, Andrew. How to start a car. And as stupid as that sounds, all of the cars that I've had, you put the key in the ignition underneath the steering wheel, and you start the blooming things like that. I'm just saying that I jumped in my brother-in-law's. He got a BMW. He said, take it down the shop. I couldn't believe he gave me the key, to be honest. He said, take it. It had an M on it, like an M, I think it was like an M5 or something. Take it down the shop. And I went in with this fob. He gave me this fob. And I was trying to, first of all, because my uncle had a car previous where you push the button and the key would flip out. The little metal stub thing, and you put it in the ignition. But there was no metal kind of, I was like, how the blooming hell? So I had this stump of a key and a button to press, and I couldn't work out. But apparently you've got to have it in neutral. I think I know now. You've got to have it in neutral, I think. In a Mark II Fiesta XR2. That was my driving instructor. What? I was in a Vauxhall Corsa. I learned to drive in a Vauxhall Corsa. And they're all gone now. You don't see them on the road anymore. It was like, not the Vauxhall Corsa you see today, but like the R registration Vauxhall Corsa. That's what I passed in. Alright. Peugeot 309, Fiat Doblo. Passed my test on a Nissan Micra. Yeah, I mean, things have changed so much. I learned to drive in a two-wheel drive 1985 Toyota pickup. James Gordon. Man, it's manic, isn't it? Corsa GSI. I remember the GSI. SR, it was an SRI, wasn't it? And a GSI. GTE. There was a GTE version of that car. Reliant Robin. Ah, yeah, but I've never had a new car to be able to work them out. Nissan Micra with a driving instructor car in the 90s. I did British School of Motoring, BSM I was with, and I had it was a Vauxhall Corsa Nova GTE. Yeah, life is full of triggly. I learned first in a Seat Ibiza and then a Citroen DS5. And I passed 4 different tests. 1 car, 2 motorcycles, 3 PCV bus and a forklift. Well done, the haunted coachman. Your driving licence must be this long. I haven't got my wallet, otherwise I would show you. I would show you my driving licence. I got an old school driving licence. I can drive a small bus and tow something on my licence. Even though I've never driven a small bus in my life and I've never towed anything, my licence tells me I can drive a bus and tow something on the back of the bus as well. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Ba, 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 ba. Right. What's the fastest I've ever drove on the road? I once had an Audi 80 and I got that to I'm not gonna stitch myself up here, but because the police might be watching, I'm gonna say 140. 140 in an Audi 80, 2 litre E, and I was going down a hill. Woof, woof. Yeah. You watch now. The door will knock. Tuk, 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 tuk. Hello, Mr. Martin. It was like this. Everything was coming at me so quick. I was like, here we go. In neutral. Yeah. In neutral. I go to jail, pay £200. 130 in a 4 Granada. I drove 150 miles an hour in Germany. Yeah, in the autobahns. Yeah, that's no problem. That's legal. And many years ago, I did 160 miles in the early hours of the morning on the M11. 160 miles an hour. I bet your fuel tank was doing this. I bet you could see your fuel tank doing that when you were doing 160 miles an hour. I bet your fuel tank, I bet you could see it going down. I've done it when I was doing 140. I've said it now. I said 140 earlier. 140. I could see the fuel tank moving, and I was like, Jesus! Off we go to space. But we said that before they were discontinued. Honda Civic Type R, and it was eating petrol. Yeah, I bet you could see it. I bet you could see it moving. Tesla Model S. So it was a slip road. Normally an Audi 80 would never do a 140. But I come off this bend super quick got onto this slip road, and the slip road was quite steep, and I floored it, and I managed to get it to 140, and then it did tail back. Then once I got it on the flat road, it was doing about 130, but it was still like But I tell you, I got 100. I got 100 miles an hour out of a Vauxhall Nova with a boot on the back, with a boot on that very same slip road. I got it to 100 miles an hour. Failed my first test because the instructor didn't turn up, so I had to drive a Concorde. Yeah, my Merc, I can drive in Germany on cruise controls, and it will do 40 miles to the gallon. I said, opposed to if I drove it sensible. No way! 40 miles to the gallon, doing 155 miles an hour. What? That is, I bet the world is coming at you so quick at that speed. When I was doing that speed, it felt like the world was like flying towards me. Oh my God, we're gonna have to, yeah. Oh. Those that know the right, trace up and go back. Yeah. 13 miles per gallon on a good day. What car have you got, Simon Wood, for a 13 miles per gallon? Blooming heck. RX-7 in Dublin. The only thing that moved in the RX-7 in Dublin was the fuel gauge. My little Saxel rattles. When you get to 70, oh, beer dogs, yeah. I had a Saxo, and I've never felt more unsafe at 70 in a Saxo. I'm not putting you down, or I had one, and that they feel unstable. I've done 70, 80 now in a Saxo, and it didn't feel right. It doesn't. It feels really like the steel. I didn't like it. I didn't like it in a Saxo. In Germany, the cars like Zondas will pass me 108. Wow! Oh my goodness me. That's a different light. 250 is my record. Joe Biden's down 215 miles an hour. Where were you going at that speed? Simon Saxo. Try no minute. I gotta go for a toilet again. Toilet break. Smashing this down, and then we're gonna get the Beer Hut. Simcoe Simon. We're gonna get the Beer Hut now in a moment. I gotta go and have a little Jimmy Whittle. Right. Our latest collaboration. Oh, no, it's not our latest collaboration. What am I talking about? It's not my latest collaboration. I brewed this beer back in 2017. Of course, no, let me say that. Let me start again. Beer Hut Brewing Company and I spent most of my time drinking. We brewed a collaboration together called Simcoe Simon. It's a double dry hopped New England IPA brewed over in Ireland. I loved it. Absolutely loved my time in Northern Ireland. I went to Belfast and what a beautiful place. What a beautiful place Belfast is. I went to Kilkeel next to Newcastle in Northern Ireland and it was brilliant. I loved it. Andrew McBride, who's tuned in tonight, he took me at the back of his house in Kilkeel we went up in his car. We went up this mountain and we climbed this mountain in the car, went up these hills, and it was all rivers and lakes and it was just incredible. It was just like the best thing ever. And I just remember loving it. And it was cold. I remember it being freezing cold. But amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Hopefully, Andrew, if you're still watching, can you say hello? And if anybody has Twitter or Facebook or anything else, can you tweet at Beer Hut Brewing Company and can you say that I'm about to open the Beer Hut Simcoe Simon? Because we did carry on talking about driving at high speed for a while there, didn't we? Dark Arts Hazelnut Stout. Right, let's get this beer opened. Alpha 166 3 litre V6, a beast to watch the drive. Could be better. Hannah Brown, JPT. I'm waiting for Andrew. Oh, where's Andrew gone now? Come on, Andrew. Join the feed. Comment. Thank you, Spitfire. Really appreciate your email. I will definitely download that app. Look at that for a beer. Look at that for a beer. Beautiful, hazy. Look at that. When we brewed this beer, could be this. I'm from Belfast. Richie Rich, you must know these guys. One of my favourite. Do you know what the year we've had? The year we've had going to different places like that. Jordan's from Belfast as well. Brilliant. Can you still buy it? Yeah, it's for sale now. Go on Beer Hut's website and you'll see it. Simcoe Simon. But after the year we've had, I haven't been anywhere. I went to Liverpool in March and I haven't been anywhere since with this whole situation. So just thinking about like going and doing this collaboration was just amazing. Alex was having a poor throttle me at the traffic lights. Then when green, I gave them a lead, but laughed as we checked his mirror. See how far I was behind as I overtook him. Well done, Simon Wood. RX-7. Is that a Mazda? But they were quick. Them RX-7s were properly quick. I got a fruit fly after me. Right. Double dry hopped New England IPA. Mazda RX. I thought it was, yeah. Cracking car. Cracking car. Right, here we go. Rotary engine, yes. I remember. That is fabulous. That is really good. The Skoda SR, I preferred the Lada Riva. I much preferred the Lada Riva. What a car that was, the Lada Riva. Wankel engines. Yeah, didn't they spin instead of like up and down pistons? Didn't they like go round? Sorry to go back to cars, but I remember watching the RX-7 Top Gear review, and they said the end it was a rotating engine rather than up and down pistons. It was yeah, a rotary engine, a Wankel. It sounds strange, doesn't it? Wankel engine. It must have been Mr. Wankel who invented that engine. But it must have been. Jordan's asking tonight, how's the beer hooligan? I bet he's absolutely fine. He's a good guy. So what's it taste and smell like? Revs up to 9,000 revs. Whoa! Whoa. My cat as well. Good old Fred Dibner. Right, Chippy T. He's saying fleshy blood orange. It's very soft. It's incredibly soft beer. Really, really drinkable. Really refreshing. Touch of pineapple, touch of mandarin, touch of grapefruit. It's a lovely beer. Yes, and this is the thing. I heard this as well. I didn't want to upset anybody, but Tortosa says Wankel engines are unreliable because you have to form a seal between the triangular thing and the round chamber. Yeah, apparently they need servicing every few months. Is that right? The Wankel engine, he needs servicing all of the time. But do you know what? If you're in a position where you've got this car, you've got this MX-7, you can afford to do that, then why not? Why not? If you can dual turbo too, brilliant. So if you can kind of, you know, if that's what you love and if that's what you can do with your money, then you know, brilliant. Citroen BX, ugly, no power steering. I had muscles like Popeye after a long drive. No. Any more sub kegs reviews coming? Alistair, I've not done a sub keg since the old Brewdog. Sierra Sapphire, RS Cosworth, Ian Ward. That takes me back to the engines. 80s, 90s. I had my Wankel removed. Chippy T. The 92 Volkswagen Jetta. I like old quirky cars. I do like a quirky car. $19.94 Sapphire Cosworth. Thank you for the support with the blade question. I didn't manage to fix a broken keg, but they are sending out another one for me. Fingers crossed. A lot of servicing, and when the apex seal goes, you get a lovely flame out of the exhaust. Oh, Simon Wood. Wow. Do you know? Is it? And I'm no engineer. You know, I'm no engineer. But here's a question to Mark and Simon Wood and everybody who likes their cars out there. Is there a way of modifying the apex, sorry, not the Wankel engine to make it work? Is there a way of modifying that engine in the day and age where we are, that it can be modified? Can we do it? Is it possible? Is it possible to do a hybrid piston Wankel engine that doesn't need servicing as much? Simon Wood, yeah, perfect. I'd rather drive a car built for speed than a family saloon speed it up. Good call. Yes, it's possible. So what are the possibilities then with the Wankel engine? Why? Yes, a good standard to find it with no problems. 400 brake horsepower. Blimey heck. Yes, rip it out and put a 4-stroke in there. That's why I like coupes. Wingo Wango. Series 1 Escort RS Turbo 1980s. Proper grunt. Yeah, I had an XR2 Audi 80, and then after the Audi 80 I kind of stopped. And went really small cars, small engines. I'm not sure if now is the time. I was looking a couple of months ago. I was looking at a car, and it was like, carry on demolishing walls in your house or buy a car. And I carried on demolishing walls in the house. Maybe one day. I'd love I tell you what, a Lancia Delta Integer. I'd love one of them. Only because I played Sega Rally. I used to drive in the arcade Sega Rally, and the Lancia Delta was the car to have. It was the car to have. They can fix the reliability problems, but they're rather fuel efficient. So it probably won't happen given the environmental focus. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem, isn't it? Is the whole there's not much more oil left in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Captain Meets Adventures, you're onto one there, mate. You completed Time Crisis. I used to drive an early 90s Vauxhall van with no power steering for work. The first and last time I ever drive without power steering. I used to drive all my cars didn't have power steering. All of them didn't have power steering. Oh God. What was it? I can't remember the last car I had without power steering. My Lupo. I don't think the Lupo's got power steering. I'm still like grappling. I like to grapple with my cars. I don't think my Lupo or Mel's Lupo that I drive has got power steering. I don't think it has. Brand new Volkswagen campers that are built on the transporter van. 80k brand new. That's mad. Yeah. Don't they call it the Volkswagen tax now? The Volkswagen 80. Well, I could buy that. That's like nearly 3 houses when I bought my house. 80k for the blooming Volkswagen? You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking. What was my first car? Oh, I had a Fiesta Flight. My first car was a Fiesta Flight with a rubber spoiler on the back. I loved it. And I put it on its roof. I put the car, after 10 months of owning it, I put the car on its roof. And I ruined it. I smashed it up. I smashed it to smithereens. And I still rue, because you know it's your first car. It's your first car and you love it to bits because it's your first car. I still rue that moment that when I put that car on its roof. I smashed it to bits. I smashed that car to bits. I have an old postal van for my drumming gigs. It was only a thermometer. I found out I was supposed to have power steering. Well done, Simon Wood. My first car was a Toyota Hilux. Chevy. What colour was your Fiesta? White. I had a white Fiesta XR2. I had it for about 3 weeks. All the pistons, everything was broken on that car. Everything was broken. How the hell did you manage to roll a car? Oh, I rolled it. I didn't even. It was technically not a roll. I hit the bank in a lane, and the car went up in the air. It didn't even touch the sides, so it's not technically a roll. It went up, hit the side, and it went down on its roof. Bang! And the whole car felt like we all got like forced down. I was still trying to drive. But it all come crushing down on me, and like I realised the seats were in the air. The seats were in the air. What do they call it? The crumple zone, don't they? We were definitely in the crumple zone. Oh, blimey. It could have been any faster. It would have been bloody awful. No, Travis, no. It's a sore subject. Mel's been on the live feed. It's a sore subject. I used to have an Escort EFI convertible with a dodgy immobilizer. I used to get down in front of the bumper and show the starter with a spanner to start it. Once I did that, when it was in gear. Mac, brilliant, I love it. Mac Foster, you did it in gear. What, did the cat jump towards you? Bloody hell, what happened there? The person used to be the crumple zone. Yeah, that's yeah. Spitfire Callum, what's the most you've ever spent on a car? Must be at least £50,000 with the YouTube money. Spitfire Callum. Bloomin' heck. We've got an X registration Volkswagen Lupo. 1 litre. And I see that lintel on the, I know, 50 grand, I wish. That lintel, I slid that into the car. And I had to be careful going around the roundabout because it was like leaning. It was like, but I've never, the most I've spent on a car is £3,000. And that broke my heart. That broke my heart. £3,000 I spent on my Audi. And I was like, ooh, I don't want to spend this money. Ooh. And I spent the money, £3,000. I was like, oh what have I done? And I instantly regretted it. I've spent £3,000 on something I could have spent £300 at the scrapyard for, to still get me back and forth to A to B. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, and I instantly, and I've never done it since. You know that feeling where somebody's pulled your heart out because you've spent £3,000 on a car? That moment you're like, "Ugh, what have I done?" Now, I'll tell you, I've got some really good friends over the scrapyard, and I'll go over, for, Australian Land Cruiser, £46,000. Jesus, that's more than my house. That's more than I paid for my house. I couldn't spend tens of thousands on the car. No. I go over. It's a place called the Atlantic Salvage in Barry. It's the scrap lads. And I'll go over there and I'll say, "What have you got, lads? What have you got?" They'll put the kettle on, make me a cup of tea. I know them really well. Make me a cup of tea. "What have you got, lads?" We got some old banger. Don't bother with that. £300. Don't bother with that one. Don't bother. Spend 4, and this car will do you a year. And that's what I say. What will do me a year's MOT? And I'll buy that car, and then I'll go back a year later, put it through the MOT with them same people, and they'll go, "Yeah, well, we'll try and get through," and they get it through, 50 quid or whatever, and I'll get 2 years out of a car for £400. And that's been my life in automobiles, because I'd rather knock a wall down than the house. I'd rather knock the walls down than and that's not me having a go at anybody here. That's not me like, you spent thousands on a car. It's not me doing that. That's me saying that I'm not that interested. I'm not that interested in spending loads and loads of money on a car. It's just not me. My house was 436,000 to build, and there's the landscape in the shed. Wow, Travis. Wow, that is amazing. Simon's obsession is, well, yeah, exactly. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. Once I've finished knocking walls out in this house, then we'll probably be gone. We'll be gone. We'll be out of here. Different car every couple of years for a great deal, rather than buying new and losing half. Oh, can you imagine driving off? I just couldn't do it. Driving off a forecourt, I just couldn't. And it's not me, again, I'll say, it's not me hitting out at anybody. Whatever people do with their money is up to them. I don't care. But you lose so much money. As soon as you drive off the forecourt, it's almost as if they're doing this to you. You've lost like so much, and it's like you got to sell it back to these bastard people to get any exchange on a new car. I've never understood it. But it's a bit above my board. It's probably not even my place to say. It's probably not even my, because if people have a passion in cars, then that's fine. That is absolutely fine. It's not my place to say. It really isn't my place to say. Maybe we go back to beer. I buy X demo mix, and my last one was 6 months old. I bought it was 17,000. Exactly that. Be a hooligan, exactly that. £17,000. That is, you know, I'll applaud you. I'll applaud you on saving that much money. That is incredible. Like, but my only thought is, like, if you own that car for like another, say you have that car for 4 years, I wouldn't. I don't know, and that's what stopped me. That's what stopped me buying a nice car was the it just they just fall off a cliff in terms of like financial value. 28. Fair play to you. 28. Brilliant, brilliant. But and here's a question. You've put the prices up now. I might as well talk to you. What's what's the devaluation after that? Like, you bought it for 28. What would, say, after 5 years of you using it, what did it go down to? I got no idea. I've got no idea. So yeah, I'd love to know. That's it. Depreciation value. That's it. I stick all sorts of joists, timber. We go on holiday, smash it. I've never, like, oh, here we are, after 5 years, and we worth about 15 to 17, I reckon. So, it's cost you a couple of grand a year. That's not bad. I suppose that's not bad. A couple of grand a year and if that's your enjoyment, if that's something that you enjoy, then fair enough. Who am I to, you know, I'll spend a few £100 knocking a wall down and getting all cut, and it's not for everybody. Cutting and marking and look at the bruise there. See the bruise? It's not for everybody who, you know, like, cutting themselves up, knocking a bloody house apart. Everybody's different, and that's the point in life. Everybody likes doing kind of different things, and yeah. Thing is, like, people buy a new car for peace of mind. Yeah, Simon Wood. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not like me. I don't judge anyone. I really do not judge anyone. If that's your thing, fine. It's like most people, I tell you, most people wouldn't want to knock walls down and enjoy it. They wouldn't. They wouldn't want to put joists in and mess about with houses. For most people in the world, it's not enjoyable. It's not an enjoyable thing. But I enjoy it, and that's what makes me kind of tick. And that's the important thing. Whatever makes you tick, whatever you enjoy, do it. Enjoy it. Don't let anybody else tell you that it's wrong. And that's the way I say. 60 miles a day for work. So we've both got nice cars, very. Here we go. Exactly. For your safety. If you're travelling 60 miles a day, then you want to make sure your wife gets home as safe as you do. So, yeah, fair enough. I understand that. Daniel Bale, you're bored? Daniel Bale. What are you drinking, Daniel? Come on, what are you drinking? Chivette, yeah, whatever you're into, mate. I break into a sweat hanging a picture on a stud wall. Yeah, Alistair, I do too, because generally, once it's all decorated, that's where things go wrong. you put the nail in and it cracks the whole plaster up the wall, and you're like, oh no, what have I done? It's like China. Not the country, but China as in like China, the pots and the pans. The plates and the saucers, you know. It's a weird thing. We got something called lime mortar, and you can really kind of like, if you get hammer and bolster and go into lime mortar, you can cut into it nicely. It cuts nicely, and then once you kind of got your cut line, you can take away underneath that you need to, and you can work with it nicely. But plaster is a stone. Yeah, lime mortar. Plaster is more like, you know, you hit it too hard, it'll crack, but it'll crack like you know, it'll crack like glass almost. That's the problem with plaster. It looks brilliant. I say I plastered the middle bedroom above there this year. Nope, I'm not putting any plaster on, I'm not hanging anything on the walls. Nothing's being touched on these walls. Horsehair plaster in Australia, that's the stuff. That's the stuff we got here. But you can really, you can feel it. You can, it bites when you start knocking into it. It bites nicely. Make the most of everything. That's right, Dave. I'm going to the toilet. I do alright at work on a Wednesday after getting drunk on a Tuesday. The hog. I have to mess around with lintels and stuff tomorrow. Probably not till the afternoon. Only joking. I'll be there. Right, many years ago, I got police by installing covers here. So just watching meters. Ooh, really? That's interesting. Right, I have to go to the bathroom again. Here we are, back again. Right, what's everyone having for snacks? I got these blooming old things that have been in the cupboard for ages. I drilled through a wall from the property next door to a sort of cold camera. I drilled, there was a picture the other side of the wall, which I knocked off and gave the yeah. Wow. What the blooming are these things? Oh, they're so boring, lightly salted. Oh. No. Ah. They're really boring. Oh. Salsa. I think there's some in the cupboard over there. Yeah. Ah, fried it. These are horrible. Grab the honey and sea salted peanuts. Oh, that's better. These are blooming boring. Mm. Cut them like salted cardboard. We always have them the same. Do you have do you make a dip with them? Do you get a dip with them, Mac? Do you make your own dip? Because they're boring on their own. Simon Wood dipped them in the beer. It's not bad. I've had worse. Philadelphia. Oh, Philadelphia. I bet that's amazing. Oh. Do you know the worst thing? The worst thing about these, they've been in the cupboard for like 3 weeks. And I said to Mel, I said, I'm not going to buy any crisps this week because these have been here for a while and I'm going to eat them. And it's like they got damp or something in the cupboard. Yeah, chili con carne. Oh, yeah. Put them in the bin. Put them in the bin. Velo Rapsita, vegan frenzy. Lime pickle out the fridge. Oh, yeah. Enjoy Beer Dog Reviews. Enjoy your night, mate. Oh, sweet chili sensations while I make do with bloody horrible old Lidl. They're from Lidl. Here we are. They're done. I just needed a little bit of substance. Just a little bit of substance so I can carry on drinking beer. Scampi and chips with loads of tartar sauce. Oh. Scampi and chips. Amazing. Showers, low fat microwave pop tarts. 1 minute in the microwave to give you that. I've been to the curry. Oh, is that a real thing? Simon Wood, is that a real thing? Oh, I love a proper poppadom. I got these blooming things. Sorry, they're stuck in my blooming teeth now. Here we are. Gone. Right, here we go. There we are. That's got rid of the dryness. The dryness has gone. Are you staying up to watch Donald shouting how great he is? Spitfire Callum, what time is it UK? What time is it UK? I'd like to watch it because how can he, you know, I don't know. 1 a.m. Oh, no, God, no, I'm in bed. I watch it in the morning. Not that I love America. I do love America, but I'll wait till tomorrow to find out the news. I like America because I've never been there. I like America because I've never been there. And you watch the movies, and it's the greatest marketing, by the way, it's the greatest marketing campaign ever, is to advertise your country through movies. You know, Los Angeles and New York and California, and it's a great marketing tool. It's a fantastic marketing tool, it really is. Joe Biden don't like the UK. Oh, doesn't he? Didn't he really? He doesn't like the UK, so we don't need him to win. Has he actually, has he come out and said he doesn't like the... That would be bad for us. That would be bad for us if Joe got in then. If he doesn't like the UK, we need a friend. Remember Tony Blair and what was his name? Tony Blair and the other guy. What was the other guy's name? Bill Bush. It was, yeah, Callum, Viney. I remember the other guy, I remember Bill Clinton. It was Bush. I'm sure Tony Blair and George Bush, they were besties. They were best mates. And I remember back how close, we were really close with America back then. We really were. but Don's been over, haven't he? Don's been over. He's met the Queen, but the trouble is, he had it. Jeremy Corbyn wasn't very nice, was he, to Don? Jeremy Corbyn was having a right go at Don, and I think it put Don off. It put Don off coming over to the UK, because what Jeremy Corbyn was really he was really nasty to Don, and I think it was uncalled for. It was yeah. Russia. He doesn't have, but I haven't. Biden's. Oh no! So it sounds like Joe doesn't like the UK, right? Bill Clinton received a. Monaco is hiding in a podium. Yeah, isn't that incredible? I mean, can you imagine that? Giving a speech that is just. Good God! If only I was the president. Yeah, moving into dangerous territory here. But well, I like the UK America's mix. Wow, always a red. I've always struggled with public speaking. That would not help. Wow, oh. This is serious talk. The gin behind me. Sorry, surely your politics definitely don't align with Trump. You voted Labour. Good on you. What we don't want is Trump. Is Hoppy Juice Haze. Now, Mel has tried to explain to me that I don't even know. Isn't it Joe's slightly conservative and Trump's really conservative? I don't know. They're called Republicans, and I don't even know. Why am I even speaking about this subject when I don't even know anything about it? I don't know. Republicans are conservative. I don't know. I don't even know. Let's move on. But apparently there's no Labour. There's no lefties at all. Get to bed, Simon. There's no lefties at all in... Oh, I got a massive splinter. Get that out. Oh, God, look at that. Massive splinter. Isn't it? How does American politics work? I don't even know how American politics. Let's read some comments. What makes me laugh, Simon, is people in the UK spend more time worrying about the US elections than our own nowadays. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That. And here's me over here. I don't even know. What's a Republican and what's a Demo Republican, whatever they're called. Yeah. But, oh, right, Joe Biden's dangerous. Biden is far left. Ah, right. I don't know. And it's not Joe Biden. I'm going to say Joe Biden's dangerous. It's not because I'm ignorant. I'm not ignorant at all. I'm not an ignorant person. I just don't know. Your politics, and I have enough of our own. I have enough of our own to worry about in other countries, and if I hope I'm not you know, causing any kind of offence here. I don't mean to. I don't know enough about it. Politics and a pub. Top shop beer reviews, yeah. Let's do beer, yeah. Do I enjoy Oktoberfest? Oh yeah, I love them all. All of them, they're great. Exactly, Nia Carlson, exactly. Favourite beer, John Smith. Favourite beers I've tried this year. Oh, blimey. Russian River, Pliny the Younger. I reckon that was the best beer I've had so far this year. That was just mind-blowingly incredible. I loved it because I had it fresh. It was like fresh as the day they come. It was beautiful. I've loved loads of the draft beers off the Phillips, the Krupps, the Blade. They've been good. They've been really good. You know, when it's boiling hot and you've got your Blade kicking out freezing cold beer. That's bloody great. That is bloody great. What's Bill Cohn Brenny's podcast? What's the best American beers I've tried? Pliny the Elder, Pliny the Younger, Pliny Blind Pig. I've had some fantastic beers from Sierra Nevada over the years. Again, fantastic beers from Stone Brewing Company, but I've not had anything from Stone for such a long time. I actively miss Stone Brewing Company's beers. I used to be a massive fan of them. Whether they've changed, whether they've gone better or worse, or either or all, I don't know. But I used to love the Stone Brewing Company beers. They were really good. Ballast Point, yeah, Ballast Point makes some great beers. Skullpin's a great beer. Oh, I've had some like Colorado Brewing Company, Green Flash. What's the other ones I can get? Oh, right, you might be in the UK now. I'm just right. Oscar Blues, yes, Oscar Blues. 1050, Death by Coconut. Oh, Oscar Blues. Fugly, I've had it. Fugly, Oscar Blues, Fugly. Ballast Point, yeah, Ballast Point are awesome. Ballast Point are really Sculpin. Ballast Point are great, really good brewery. Other Half, Trillium. What's the other one? Oh, Treehouse. There's incredible breweries out there in America. Founders. I mean, there's so many. Jim Beer and Bill and Brewing. Founders. I mean, I'm rattling off these names. I've never been to America, so I wouldn't know where these breweries were in your country, over there or down there, but how can you miss like a company like Founders, who produce the KBS and the CBS, and amazing. I love American beer, I really do. Right. Can you hear that? My bar's about to fall down. It's a railway sleeper, by the way. Look. Another railway sleeper. As a bar. Right. Can we do 450? Cigar City, yes. I was about to say 450 likes, but Cigar City, yes. Of course. There's so many that I've tried and I've just forgotten about. And Terrapin, yeah, Terrapin, great beer. I've had Terrapin. Oh, blimey. We're back to a well, I don't even know where we are now. Oh, we're 10 o'clock. Albert, £10 super chat. Let's get to 450 likes. Albert, thank you very much for that £10 super chat. 450 likes for Albert for the £10 super chat. Come on, guys. Hit the like button down below. Let's do 450 likes. It is a Tuesday. 450 likes down below. Please hit the like button. $448. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. Hit the like button down below. Hit the like button. We really appreciate it. 450 likes. There we go. 450 likes. That is amazing. Thank you very much, Albert, for the £10 super chat. You've all made me aware that it's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. So it's time to drink up. Do it for Al. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Joe. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight. I'm going to drink up. It's 2 minutes past 10. And I'm going to say, see you Friday. Fridays, I'm saving, I've worked out how to save my energy a bit. I'm knocking walls out in the house. I'm doing my videos in the morning. I'm like 100 miles an hour at the moment. 10 o'clock live streams. So what we're going to do, I'm going to save my energy. I'm going to go to bed. Beer hooligan. Yeah, absolutely. See you later, mate. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to 6 miles a day walks. Yeah, I do that as well. Blimey neck. How do I fit all this in? And well, let's drink first. I'm done. Friday night, 7 p.m. The Stoned Crow virtual pub. You might, night Paul, night Simon. It's been a ball. Night all, night Joe, night Alan, night Daryl, night the Haunted Coachman, night Brian, Charles, Jim, Brainworker, Jim, Callum, Bilko, Nia, night Daniel, Alan, me, Joe Biden, night all of you. I'm conserving my energy for Friday night, where you might see me with a bread roll in my mouth doing sit-ups at 11 o'clock in the night. That's the night, Friday night. See you all at 7 p.m. at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub Friday night. But in the meantime, we're still publishing 2 videos a day. So crack on with them as well. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Stone the Crows. Boom. Cheers.